Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Dirty here, and today I'm bringing you a new video. So I honestly just woke up about 5 minutes ago, and you guys know by the title that it's going to be about a dream. So I pretty much woke up, and I just had the craziest feeling in my body, like that I had just like experienced like the craziest things ever. I just realized that I have my knifing classes on. Well, so last night I had the most insane dreams of my life. Back-to-back dreams. One I actually didn't remember until I woke up and I was telling my girlfriend what the other dream was. So I'm going to tell you guys these two dreams. So the first dream started out and I was with my family and we were going camping or something. I'm not sure what we were doing, but I was on my motorcycle and my mom, my sisters were in a car next to me. And it was like a Friday night or Friday evening, and we were just driving down the highway, and we were going camping, of course, and there was no traffic at all. We were just like zooming down the freeway. It's like normally completely packed, but we were having a good time, and somehow I was talking to them even though I was on my motorcycle. I don't know if we had intercoms or what, but we were going to this place, and we had to make a detour through a town. It was really weird. So we had to make a detour. We had to go through this one building. My mom wanted to stop, and it was some like national event or something. When we got there, we were going through, and I don't know why, but we came to this one part, and there's a lady cleaning the bathroom, and for some reason, I felt like it was my job to clean that bathroom. So I told her to stop, and I just started scrubbing. Like, I just started like mopping the bathroom and cleaning it, and I don't even know what or why, but it was super weird. Okay, and then I cleaned the bathroom, and I go into the other room where everybody was, and they were arguing with these two people who looked awfully, they looked really weird. They were arguing with them because they like wanted something and they weren't gonna give it up, and for some reason my mom wouldn't tell me, and they were just like, I don't know if like things got bloody or whatever, but it was kind of vague, and it kind of skips to the end of my dream. So in the end of my dream, this is where it gets really intense, and it was the craziest dream feeling that I've ever had. Alright, so we were camping, right? And we needed to go somewhere or something, and now my dad was there camping with us. But okay, so we were camping, and I was with my two sisters. My little sister was driving, and we were going somewhere, and we were at like this top of this mountain that we drove up, and my sister started like doing donuts, and I was just like, what are you doing? Like, we are on a cliff, like, just, it wasn't like cliff, but there was hills on each side. If you like went off it, you would not live. And my sister just kept doing donuts and laughing, and I knew something was gonna happen. And then she finally like hit the e-brake and like was just, I don't even know, but I knew that we were screwed. So we started going towards the cliff. And I just knew at this point we were screwed. And we go over the cliff. We were in like some SUV type vehicle, and we go over the cliff, and I just know this isn't going to end well, because we are just thrashing around. We're just, you know, going from bottom to flipped over to just like barrel rolls after barrel rolls. And I just remember thinking, I'm going to make it through this. I'm going to make it through this so I can tell my parents that I love them. And as we're going down, I see my sister getting impaled by some object, and my other sister was just getting thrown around, and it was the scariest. It was the scariest thing that I have ever seen in a dream. And it took about like 45 seconds, and then we hit the bottom, and I just remember like in and out, just like my eyes would close for like 2 seconds and wouldn't open again for a little while. And we got to the bottom, and we were like on this road, and I remember like crawling out of the vehicle, and like my mom was running up to the car. My mom and dad were there somehow, and I just remember just feeling awful, like that I had let down like my whole family, and it was terrible. And my mom came over, and I was just telling him how much I loved it, because I knew that I wasn't gonna make it. Like I was just beat up. It was so bad. Blood was coming out of my mouth, like I was choking on my own blood. And I was just telling my mom and dad how much I love them. And then the worst part happened. Honestly, the worst part happened. I remembered about my girlfriend Mallory, and I just felt like the biggest disappointment because I was going to die and I wasn't gonna be there for her, and it was honestly the scariest feeling I've ever had, and it felt so real. Like, honestly, it felt, it was the weirdest thing ever, you guys. I can't even describe it. When I was texting her to her, like, I was just like, oh my gosh. But a little voice crack there. I want to tell you guys these stories. There was another story that I'm going to tell you guys about, and it's a lot less painful, let me tell you that. So my other dream, I really don't remember it as much. I'm telling you guys this now, right after waking up, because I normally don't do a very good job at remembering my dreams. It's usually like it could be 5 minutes after I wake up that I've totally forgot my dream, and honestly, it's just crazy how it happens like that. Like, all the dreams we've had over our lives, like, what is the farthest back dream that you can remember that wasn't a nightmare? It's crazy how we remember fear so much easier than like a great memory. So this last dream, I don't really remember that much. It gets really iffy, and I remembered it at one point, but as I was going along with my other dream, I kind of forgot what this one was. So I believe I was some sort of secret agent. I was a secret agent, and I knew that what I was doing was going to be in a movie, but it wasn't like set up, and it was super weird. So there was some danger, but it was going to be a movie. I don't even know. It was weird. It's like we were on a set, but we could die. But what we were doing is we had like this briefcase and like this stuff, like this gel and like syringes that we had to inject in ourselves to keep living. It's like we couldn't breathe Earth's air, so we had to like inject this stuff that allowed us to breathe, and we didn't have much left of it. We had to get more or something like that. I don't know. It was really weird. So we were going to this house, and we knew there was going to be this threat there. So we get to this house, and supposedly that's where we're supposed to find more, and there's, I don't know. Alright, and so after that, we saw there was like these zombies slash creatures. There was these creatures that were like almost robotic but looked human, and they were slow, and they kind of looked like zombies, and it was really weird. And all of a sudden they started going towards this hill. They're going towards this hill, and they go to the top, and they all lay down, and they're like, oh, we do this for our god, or something like that. And they did it, and everyone laid down, and the hill just like consumed them. And then like this big like dragon, this fiery dragon came out. Like from like then she knew that like she had to kill us. I think we had to kill her to like her blood or something was like the cure to live longer. She was way bigger than we had thought, and we did not think we were gonna be able to take her down. Like, she was huge. Like, she was probably like this, like her head was like probably like 7 feet. Like, her head was just huge. And we were in this house, and we were just like, we were scared. Like, we knew that she was going to be coming for us. And she had like this heat-seeking ability, and we pretty much just knew that we were screwed. And so we were hiding in the house, and she was like coming at us, like tearing apart the walls, like just like everything was coming down. And somehow we were still alive, and this house was just absolutely torn apart. And she got one of us. So she got one of the dudes that was with us. He was like out in this field, like where all the zombies and stuff were. We had to go save him. So there was 3 of us left. There was another dude and a girl. So everyone was dodging the dragon in the house, and then me and the other guy just like book it into the woods. Like, we weren't even supposed to do it, but we booked it to the woods. Kind of just ditched the girl, but like she told us that she was going to keep the dragon distracted. We book it to the woods, and then split, and then the dragon starts coming for us, and then we're split, and the dragon's chasing me. The girl and the other guy go run and save the other buddy. Somehow they like, the zombies, they injected the blood from the zombies and like put it in the other guy. I guess that was like the cure too. So it wasn't only the dragon, but it was the zombies as well. And so they inject him, and he starts living longer. I'm just pretty much like juking out the stupid dragon. And then I don't really know what happens after this part, but there was like some, okay, I get it. Okay, so the dragon lady turns back into a human. It was kind of like the Hulk, because she couldn't contain it forever, and then she was human again, but she was still kind of a bad person when she was human. We captured her, or killed her, I don't remember. I think we killed her, but she had told us what she worked for before she died. Like, she was like some like secret agency that was like the biggest in the whole world, and it had this logo on it. And then all of a sudden we were like in this city, and there was logos of the lady's stuff on it, and all of a sudden it like transformed into this new like bigger, it was her logo kind of like remastered, and it like transformed as we were looking at it. And then all of a sudden like this, the lady's laugh came on. She's like, oh, if you thought you beat me, you will never beat these guys. It was like her company like times 10, and like at that point we just knew we were screwed, and we're like, oh, we're never gonna do this. And like, it's pretty much saying that there's gonna be a dream 2 of whatever just happened, and we're gonna get screwed over by like 20 dragons and 50 like zombies, and I don't know, but those were just some of the dreams I had. I don't know if I'm gonna even post this video or not. Probably put it together and, you know, find out. I really just wanted to, I wanted to tell my dream. You know, I just wanted to get it out there, because it's one that I'll probably remember for quite a while, because it was a bad dream. You know, we remember those bad dreams and not really the good dreams. So I wanted to just say it and have it all laid out in detail, just, you know, just because. And if I have a crazy good dream, I'll probably do that as well. You know, it would really be cool to have like I don't know, an app or something that you could just wake up and like maybe tell your dream to. I don't know. Idea for some crazy app maker. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. That first story was really intense, and that's probably something that's going to stick with me for a while. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave a like if you enjoyed these stories. I'll catch you guys later. Remember, stay positive. This is Dirty. I'm out. Oh, go. Keep going. Oh, go. No.